In the 7-year history we've been doing Wind Up Your Wife, we've had a lot of texts, ongoing emails as well from folk like you who would like to hear some of the, I guess you could only call Wind Up Your Wife classics. So,
and some milestone moments. Lots of people always want to know what was the very first wind-up you ever played, what was the very first crying wind-up, the very first legal-based wind-up, one that took us to legal realms. And over the next few weeks, we're just giving the wind-up a bit of a facelift.
Bit of a makeover.
It's gone to Thailand for a cheap sex exchange operation, and it's going to come back looking like Charlotte Dawson.
So in the meantime, we're just adhering to some of these.
Without a Twitter account.
This was, in fact, up until about early 2008, it was strictly Wind Up Your Wife. But in March 2008, this was the first daughter nominating her mother for Wind Up.
To this conclusion.
Wind Up Your Wife. Classic.
Sapphire.
Hi.
All right, so it's your mum you want us to wind up this week for Wind Up Your Wife. Can you paint a general picture of your mum? How can we get her? What does she love the most?
She loves her garden. She won't let anyone touch them. And she hates those Mormons that come up to her door and knock on the door, and she's always chasing them away. And she absolutely hates cameras.
Let's throw all of those in a big pot and make a call for Wind Up Your Wife Wednesday. You sit there. This week, Jonathan Richard Pryor for Wind Up Your Wife Wednesday will be
Jim Hora, production manager for a new gardening show called Doing the Yards.
Oh, no.
No.
Kimona Lee.
Who is it?
Listen, my name's Jim Hora, calling from Rock Production Company. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
We are making a brand new television show. It's called Doing the Yards.
Yes.
And your daughter, is her name Sapphire?
Sapphire, yeah.
She has entered you in a competition.
Oh, who's she now?
At the Capita United Parish.
Yeah.
And that competition is for a garden makeover.
Oh, okay.
Now, we have the production crew of about 30 people. They're just pulling into Raumati now. And we will be doing up your garden for the next week.
Oh, my goodness.
So the production crew's on the way now. There's a truck. There's probably about, as I said, 30-odd people. Cameramen, soundies, engineers, gardeners, architects, etc., etc.
Okay. Today's not such a good day because I've just got to go out.
Unfortunately, you can't go out. The architect was thinking a circus theme.
Once they see my gardens, they won't be ripping anything out.
Okay, we were thinking of, you know how a circus has a big top tent?
Well, I'll just have to pass on that.
That's all right.
I have beautiful established gardens as it is.
I'm sure in your eyes they're beautifully established, but in professionals' eyes they're probably not. How about a Ferris wheel in the backyard as well?
No, this is a bit ridiculous that you can just ring somebody up and say we're ripping your gardens out in an hour. I don't want my gardens ripped out.
Get your makeup on, we're going to be there very shortly.
It's ridiculous that she's even entered me into something like that.
The people at the Capita United Parish had some very nice things to say about you.
I've never even met any of them.
The Mormons, the generous people they are going to be taking you away and pampering you at their retreat.
No, they need to be doing that to somebody that actually needs it.
They're going to be doing that for a whole week.
I don't think so.
It's called Mormonization.
Oh, but I'm not a Mormon.
Do you want a new garden?
No, I don't.
Do you want a new garden, Kimona?
No, I don't.
Tell me you want a new garden, Kimona.
No, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the garden.
We're going to do up your garden, Kimona. It's a new chapter in the life of Kimona, starting from today.
I don't think so, because it's at the top of a very, very steep hill and trucks can't climb up.
We've got a crane.
No.
The contract your daughter signed has given us permission.
Well,
I've actually got her on the other line. Do you want to talk to her? She's on hold.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, hold on there. Sapphire, are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, well, I thought it was really good competition.
I don't want a garden makeover, Seth.
But it will be really nice. You'll probably
No, I do not want this. I have been gardening out there all week. They're looking beautiful. I couldn't stand it if I came home and they'd ripped everything out.
I know, but I signed it, so they're on their way.
Well, they can give it to... They can't just do that. By law, they can't just turn up and say, right, we're ripping everything out of your garden. And he says, we're going to give you a nice circus theme. We'll put a Ferris wheel in your backyard.
That will look kind of cool.
No, Sapphire, I don't want them coming.
The kids would really like that, though.
Sass, I don't want anybody touching my garden.
They will kind of look nice, though, I reckon. You've got...
I've got beautiful gardens happening now. I've got the chooks out, the cats out. I'm going to have to go and lock them all up in case they come up my drive.
Yeah, they'll probably get rid of those chooks for a while, wouldn't they?
Off. I can't believe that this is happening.
Okay, but they just told me they're on their way now.
Get rid of them.
So
The cats are out. They are not coming here and digging up my garden. And on top of that, it's the Mormons.
Hello?
Hello, look, I don't want this.
Obviously you're very upset.
Yeah, I do not want this to happen. There is nothing wrong with the gardens that I've got.
How would $500 suit you
For what?
for being on the radio?
For being on the radio. What am I supposed to say on the radio?
Well, you've already been on the radio. That's
Oh.
Robert and Jono from The Rock, and you've been the subject of this week's Wind Up Your Wife Wednesday.
Was it not even real?
That was hilarious.
How can you do that to people?
Sapphire, do you want to say anything to your mum?
love you, Mum.
Oh, I love you too. You wait. I'm
you.
swearing on the radio.
Oh, no, we love
That's
the
not a
swearing.
good look.
No, we've got a beat machine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. It's all...
Just get rid of them.
Kimona, we're going to give you $500 cash.
What are you going to spend the $500 on?
Oh, a tree to hang Sapphire off.
For more